Today we are outside or inside of Asher Automotive for the Asher Automotive YouTube channel. Once again, we're doing a little bit of a question. This is Paul, the manager here at Asher Automotive. Today I'm going to be asking him what is the best maintenance items for a diesel truck universally, Chevy, Cummins, and Ford. Paul, what is the best maintenance items for diesels everybody needs to be replacing?
So the biggest one is oil changes. Okay. You know, changing your oil and filter, air filters, fuel filters are big on diesels. Tire rotations are also a huge thing on pretty much any vehicle, diesels included. And then on your newer ones, the crankcase ventilation filters are also a big one.
For each maintenance item, how often should the viewer be changing each maintenance item in order to prolong the life of the engine?
So for the oil changes, you want to do those every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. I know some of the manufacturers say you can go more than that, but really I wouldn't go more than 5,000 miles for any oil change. Air filters, typically every other oil change or so. And then tire rotation should be done every oil change. Fuel filters on diesels should be done every 15,000 miles. And then the crankcase ventilation filter, if you have one, again, that's going to be on you Dodge and Ford owners, say 2012 and up, probably about every 40 to 50,000 miles.
Yeah. So like, let's say somebody doesn't replace the oil. What can be some of the problems that come up with not maintaining your truck properly?
So maintenance is key on any vehicle, not just diesel. Basically, what you're doing is you're shortening the life of your vehicle if you don't properly maintain it.
Yeah.
If you don't change those fluids, change those filters out on a regular basis, you're just looking for trouble. They just create more and more other issues down the line.
What are some of the biggest issues that you guys have seen from customers who haven't changed their oil in like 10 to 20,000 miles? Like what arises out of that?
Well, a couple things can happen. One, it can sludge up the engine real bad. Secondly is any engine uses oil, so the more miles you put on it, the more oil you use, you consume, which will cause your oil level to be low, and then you can cause lubrication issues. You can cause lower end engine issues. If anybody's heard of rod knock before, they know what I'm talking about. So anything from simple minor issues to major, requiring the engine to be replaced.
Where can people get these maintenance items? Like where can people go get a fuel filter, an oil filter, or even a service change?
Well, first thing, I mean, you can come here.
Yeah.
You know, we have all these items here you can buy here, but for those of us, those out there that are not in our area or whatever, you know, you can find your local auto repair place. They probably stock some of them. If not, find a Napa or an auto repair shop. If you want to go OE, find your local dealer and you can buy them from them.
So at this shop, how much do you guys charge per service? So like a oil change, how much do you charge? For a fuel filter change, how much do you charge? Air filter, etc.
Gotcha. So on the diesel vehicles, oil change usually runs anywhere from $150 to $220, depending on the amount of oil and the filter that you use. Air filter can run anywhere from $30 to $120, again, depending on the filter. And then fuel filters run probably somewhere between $150 and $250, again, depending on the filter and the type of vehicle that you have. Tire rotations are, you know, $20,
yeah,
pretty standard. Crankcase ventilation filters run anywhere from, let's call it $250 to $500, again, depending on the vehicle and the type of filter that you want to put in.
What are the benefits of changing your oil at the shop instead of somebody changing it themselves?
Well, at the shop, you get the experience of the technician, so they know, you know, to replace seals and they know to tighten things up the right way. You're also going to be ensured that the filter is put in properly so that it doesn't leak. And then if there is a problem, you know, any reputable shop is going to stand behind their work, and so you're going to be covered with some sort of warranty on that service, where if you do it in your driveway,
something breaks, you're screwed.
You're on your own.
Yes.
So
it is definitely worth it to bring it into a shop. That kind of leads me into telling y'all guys that you guys can bring y'all's diesel truck into Asher Automotive to have it serviced. They see these things every day, so they're a very reputable company. Yeah, that's what he recommends you guys do for regular maintenance on your diesel truck. Thank you guys for watching. All the details will be in the description down below where you guys can bring your truck.